Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank y'all for tuning to another episode of Blast Sports Talk with your host Vlad. If you are new to the channel, I have some recent videos that are up right now, so please make sure you go like, you comment, and you subscribe on those other videos that I have. For today, I'm bringing back a former guest, my brother right here, a Heat fan, which you don't want to talk about, a Dolphins fan as well too. My brother, Mr. Sean Blake. Why are you shaking your head for, man? I ain't even getting to the topics yet. You already shaking.
We ain't gonna get too further. We'll talk about it though. We'll talk about it. But I'm always happy to be on the show, bro. Thanks for having me, brother. Glad to be done with school. We both got through it.
Yes, sir.
We're alumni certified. Shout out to FAMU.
No more textbooks. No more 1159 assignments. You're free now. You're a free man now.
Free at last. Free at last.
Thank God Almighty, you free at last.
Thank God Almighty.
But hey, man, but to keep things within basketball, bro, because I know you've been watching, the games with the fans, and we all love the fans. We're fans ourselves too. We like to watch a good game. We trash talk. We say some things here and there. That comes a part of the game. But there's a line. There's a line where you don't cross it. So, the first game was when you seen Westbrook where he got hurt, where I think he hurt his ankle, and he was walking into the locker room and somebody dumped popcorn on him. And then within that same night, I think Trae Young got spat on by the floor side, and actually 50 Cent was sitting right there too. I didn't peep that was 50 until I seen the replay.
Really?
So, yes, bro. And then last night we seen that Kyrie Irving got a water bottle almost thrown at him. So you as a fan of yourself, bro, like of the sport, like what is your advice to these people, dog? Like, because like I said, there's nothing wrong with watching the game and cheering on your team. You throw a little words here and there. That's fine, but there's a limit that you don't cross. Like, even also with the Grizzlies as well too, because Jaw's family was getting called names and slurs and whatnot, and those people got banned out the stadium as well too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they called it. It was calling slurs to his Jaw's parents, his mom and his dad. I can't say it because it's pretty disgusting, bro. But you catch my drift though. You catch my drift.
Yeah. Listen, man. Listen, these players, they're professionals, and I get it. Some of these fans expect these people to be, they're humans just like me and you and everybody else in the world.
Exactly.
You can't expect these people to be Superman. They're not going to win everything. They're not going to come out playing their best every night. Okay? Everyone has an off day. It's life. It's a sport. That's what's going to happen. So you got to respect these players because, yeah, they're getting paid. This is their career. They're getting paid millions to do this. But like I said, they're still humans. You need to give them the same respect as you would anybody else on the street.
True.
Okay. So especially some of these away fans, say you're a Knicks fan and you come to the Heat game in Miami and you could have been Jimmy Butler. Say Jimmy got hurt, Jimmy's whatever, and you trash talking Jimmy, you're like, oh, you suck, or blah 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 blah, or whatever. Like, okay. A lot of fans do it. Matter of fact, across any sport, fans always trash talk have some kind of rebuttal to say to the opposing team players. But there's a line that you don't cross. As far as saying one thing, mind you, racism, when it comes to the racism bridge line, you don't cross that. Because right now, you're walking on eggshells there. At this point, you can't be doing shit like that no more, bro. Like in this day and age, 2020, especially last year, where we had the whole unfortunate thing with George Floyd and we had the rioting. We literally witnessed something that used to happen before we were born or even thought of, bro.
Years ago.
Like in the 60s and the 50s.
Exactly.
So we were literally on that verge of going back into racism and segregation. We literally witnessed it last year, and we're going to be going down that path. Everyone needs to treat each other with respect, regardless of what it is, a sport or whatever. Some people, like I said, are diehard fans, and some people are just people and they just always gonna talk shit. Whatever. Let them do them, but there's a line you don't cross. You don't try to physically hurt or do something to embarrass another player. Because even with that lady, that said, I think it was this season at the Lakers game. She said that LeBron called her the B word.
Yeah. It was the Lakers versus the Hawks. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Like, listen, man. LeBron, I'm sure LeBron probably said some things, but I know LeBron wouldn't go out of his way to really call the woman that word.
Yeah, because you have a wife and a mom and a daughter.
Yeah, thank you. Like, you're not gonna do that, bro, because I'm sure your wife gonna come home and ask you, did you really call her like or that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause like you have a wife, a man's not gonna call no random woman that word. Like, and right now she's just trying to just pin it on LeBron because obviously he's LeBron James. He's literally the biggest basketball player in the world currently. So come on. But like I said, there's a line you don't cross when it comes to certain things when a player. You don't try to physically hurt them or none of that. Like, they're doing their job to play. Whether they're whooping your team's ass or not, you don't, belittle them and try to throw shit at them. And, bro, you don't do. And matter of fact, I think the players got banned. Or no, I'm not the players. The fans got banned.
But yeah, the lifetime ban. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what needs to happen because it's getting out of hand, bro. You can't be going there because you're gonna make players that don't want to play. Like, if they got to deal with stuff like this when they go play their sport, they're doing their job, and because you're salty or you're mad, you want to go throw stuff at them and curse them out and whatever. Like, I mean, the words is one thing, but like I said, just don't cross a certain bridge line especially when it comes to racism. It's a very touchy subject now in today's era, and you can get some serious stuff for it at this point because there's no need for it. Like, we should all treat each other as equal. We all bleed the same color. So whether our color is different or not, we all bleed the same. It doesn't matter. So on that subject, these fans need to get their shit together. Pretty much. Stop trying to hurt the players because if it was out in the street, you wouldn't do that. If the player didn't have no security watching you, the player would tag your ass out there in the street and whoop your ass because you're not gonna go up to no 6'6" or 6 foot plus player and call him a B word or a punk to his face because he'll whoop your ass in the street. Same as that. So they're just doing it for hype. They're on TV. They're trying to just be put on ESPN and think that they're cool. No, you're not. You're not cool. You're actually making yourself look dumb because in real life, if you were to see that player, they would whoop your ass. And they know it. So that's really my point of view on that.
You basically touched on everything, bro. Because like you said, bro, it's a part of the game. I expect you to talk trash. That's fine. You feel me? Yeah. Like that's cool and all. But if you're throwing popcorn on me, you spitting on me. First of all, spit, bro.
Like, spit? Yeah, I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah, I have to. There's no other way about I have to get you. Like, there's no other. Like, my thing is like, cause you know I'm a cheap person. You feel like I like to save money. But here's my thing. No, here's my thing. You spend thousands of dollars just to get that nice seat. You feel me, in the stadium. You're not all the way at the rooftop. You right here with a nice view at the bottom or courtside, and you want to pull some ish like this, bro? Really? Is it worth it? Like I said, the trash talking, that's fine. That's just kind of like when you go to an away game, that's fine because those are fans supporting their team. That's cool. But after the game, bro, you can't expect to throw popcorn on somebody, spit on somebody, throw a water bottle on somebody, call a player's parents, certain type of slurs, and not expect no consequence. That's what's wrong with these fans, bro. Like, I know you remember, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, in 2003 or 2004, the Malice at the Palace, the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons, that big brawl. I know you remember.
Oh,
yes, bro. With Ron Artest, Steven Jackson, Ben Wallace. You see how crazy that all started because a fan threw a cup at Ron Artest, bro. You see how something so little could turn into something so big, bro. Like, no, bro. That's why, honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Westbrook was gonna get loose, and if he got loose, I don't condone violence on no type of occasion.
I hope he whooped his ass. I would have allowed him. Honestly, if it was me off security, I was gonna let you whoop his ass.
Go ahead, Mr. Westbrook. Go do your job. You throwing popcorn. I'm just exiting the stadium, bro. Let me just walk. I'm already hurt as it is. I can't play the game to help my team win the game. And you wanna dump popcorn on me? Fam, I'm over here on the sideline trying to inbound the ball, and you spit on me. Nah, bro, I just don't get it, dog.
That spit is like a different. Spit is like almost calling somebody a racial
Trash.
slur.
Yeah, you got you trash.
I can consider that the same almost equivalence. Like that's like the highest level degree of disrespect you can do to an individual, bro. You don't spit on people, bro. Like that is some that you deserve your ass whooped. Trae Young, I can applaud you for having self-control.
He said he didn't even feel it, or he didn't even realize until he seen the replay. So if he knew, I'm pretty sure Trae would have took a swing because the fan is right there, literally right behind him. I'm pretty sure if Trae would have took a swing, like I said, I don't condone violence, but I wouldn't be mad if he did, bro. Because like you said, like it's disrespectful. That means you calling another person trash. Like you're literally like, because you spit on the ground. You feel me? Like you don't spit on people. You. And it's like you said, like the times that we living in right now, you really want to be doing this? Really?
Listen, in this day and age, you spit on somebody, you can go try that as a social experiment. I wouldn't suggest you do, but go try that social experiment and tell me how it goes for you. You're gonna get your ass whooped, or even worse, shot. Because some people are hotheads. So you don't do that shit. Like I said, people they take this because there's so much witnesses and people and security. That's why these people and they feel like they got money, they can do certain things and get away with it. No, bro, you're not. Because you wouldn't do that shit in the open world where you don't got security, you don't got witnesses like that.
Oh yeah,
because you're gonna get your ass whooped in the street.
It's raps.
And you're gonna. So don't do something you wouldn't do out in the real world at a game. That's all I have to really, pretty much how I have to like finalize my whole rant about this situation. You don't do something you wouldn't do out in the street at a game. So if you ain't gonna tell a player to his face outside the stadium that he's a bit or whatever, or whatever the case is, or throw popcorn in his face. If you ain't gonna do that outside the stadium, don't do it inside the stadium.
So that's all, bro. Like, and you go there and enjoy the game. You already paid all that money.
Thank you.
What? That's it. You already paid all that. You know how hard that, bro? $10,000, $20,000, like them courtside seats, bro. You paid all that money, and you want to be stupid and waste that bread just to do something stupid like that. Like, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Like I said, trash talk, that's fine. You can trash talk. You can say what you want to say. That's cool. That just comes with the game. But you're not gonna sit here and the popcorn that you eat in, like, I don't even know how much they cost at the arena. I'm pretty sure it costs an arm and a leg over there because you had a professional basketball game. But
probably like $15 a bag. I'm sure.
Yeah, you never catch me buying that shit. But anyways, bro, no, bro, you don't do that, bro. That's a waste of money on the seats. That's a waste of money on the game. You demolishing the game for other people because people came to see a great game, whether their team won or lost. Other fans don't want to see that because, like you said, you don't do that at home. Because what if somebody did that to you out there on the streets? What's your reaction? You want their head, you want their neck. So why would you do that to another grown? Because like you said, they're human at the end of the day. Yes, they're athletes, but they have hearts too. They got feelings too.
Yeah, bro. You don't try to embarrass them on, like, for whatever reason, whatever hate, you keep that to yourself or whatever. You go home and you let that frustration out or whatever. Say you spent $2,000 on tickets and whoever didn't perform good tonight and they whatever. You don't be like, oh, you're a punk or you're whatever. Call my name and say, I'll whoop your ass or whatever. Like, what is that gonna do? Like, for you, like, at the end of the day, they try to do their job. Like I said, every night they're gonna have a great night.
Yeah.
Unfortunately to say, I mean, that's how it goes. They're not like like LeBron, where you're gonna get consistent 20 points a night. It all depends. So even LeBron, the amount of hate, I can literally applaud that, man. The amount of hate LeBron gets, the amount of racial slurs I'm sure LeBron heard from fans. Like years ago, I think LeBron was on the Cavs, and this lady called him a B word.
Yeah, she did.
I don't know if you remember. It went viral. It went He's like, LeBron, you're like, he's walking into the locker room and he literally turned to her like, and the security guard said, "Watch your mouth," type John. Like what is that for? Like, this shit's ignorant, bro. Like, and they need to start making that shit like, honestly, like, no verbal hate will be tolerated against players. Like, watch the game. If you can't sit there and watch the game, you can get out. No money will be refunded.
You know, people not going to do that, bro. They still going to come to the games and they still going to show out, bro. Because you can't. It's a lot. Like now that they're starting to let people like back in the games. Now I'm not saying full capacity, but halfway capacity. Mm-hmm. Imagine when you get full capacity. You're not going to sit there and account for every single person. So it's always going to be that one person, or I can say like 1,000 maybe out of that 90,000 arena stadium that's going to do what's going on right now. You feel me? It's not called for, but you can't account for every single person. Like if you say no, don't come over here if you're gonna do this. Some people still gonna come, bro. They spent their bread. You think they're gonna stay home and watch it on TV?
I just don't get it, bro. I don't either. If it was me in that position and I'm on court side and like for example how Giannis whooped the Heat ass. I'm court side and he just whooping the shit out of the Heat. They up by 30 and you think I'm going to see Giannis go past me on the court and I'm going to spit on him or I'm going to call him a punk? No, I'm going to let him. He's doing his job and he's doing it good. He's whooping our ass like he's getting paid to do.
It sucks.
I'm gonna be upset about it.
Of course, yeah. It sucks, but at the end of the day,
I'm not gonna call Giannis a punk and like, yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass because he gonna whoop my ass. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do nothing stupid. Like, come on now. Like, people I don't know, bro. Like, some people have money and they think their money is all they need in order to be powerful. No. And having money is not gonna make them get in trouble. No.
Money can't save you when it comes to the end. Money can't save you. It's good to have, but it can't save you.
Like some of them people, the richest ones be the most ignorant people. Yeah. Believe it or not.
Most definitely.
So yeah, bro. It's a shame, bro. People get it together. Whoever watching this, get it together. And talk a little smack, whatever, but do it at a limit. Don't be disrespecting. I'd rather you say, oh, you can't shoot. Oh, blah, you do that. Whatever. You can have your opinions, but leave it at a limit. Do not degrade them by their race and do not physically try to degrade them by trying to fight them or throw shit at them or worse, spit on them.
Yeah, yep.
You don't do that. You're crossing the line. Stuff like that is gonna get your ass whooped in life.
And to close it out before we move on to our next topic, like you said, bro, be respectful. These people got wives, kids, families at homes too. They got feelings and they got hurt. They got hearts as well. And third thing, if I was an athlete in today's age and that happened to me, bro, I gotta have your head, bro. That's just me personally. I don't condone violence, bro, but no, bro. Like you said, there's a line. Don't cross it. I don't care if you trash talk to me. I don't care if you call me names. That's fine. But once racial slurs get involved and you throwing food at me or spitting at me, I gotta have your head off rip. I have to have your head off rip. No, bro. It's already hard enough being a black man in America, and now you just making my job 20 times harder. Because now I gotta be the bigger person and just walk away, and I don't want to walk away. I want to hurt you.
Oh
yeah. So
rough being it. Trust me, being an athlete's rough, bro. Like it's rough.
You go through a lot.
Rough. I mean, I don't want to stray this topic on too long, but even with Danny Green in the finals last year when he missed that shot in Game 5,
on
Game 5
on the top of the key.
Actually, if he made that,
it would have been over.
To probably win it. Yeah. And he missed it. All those racial slurs and threats he got, he had to literally move his family to the bubble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was threatening his kids. That's going too far. You don't bring a man family into this, bro. Like, you don't do that.
It's rough being an athlete. It's rough. Trust me. Like, they're human people. Like, they're going to make mistakes. Like, me and you and probably those people who are the ones trying to threaten them. Y'all make mistakes the same way. It's because people don't know you. And people are not depending on you is why, you know, they don't get the same treatment as these athletes do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, but people live a little, like, let up. You know, it happens. I mean, it's hard to say it, like, it's hurtful, yeah. You know, if they miss a shot to win the championship, or they miss the catch to win the game, or whatever, it happens.
It happens. It's life.
Sports. It's life.
Exactly.
Like, stop taking it so serious, you know? So,
hey,
that's that, really. Just,
it is what it is, bro. But we'll see what happens. They doing good so far moving forward, but we'll see what happens moving on. But to close it out, boy, we're gonna wrap it up with some Dolphins talk. You know, I see bring a little bit smile to your face after we just had that that little discussion. So we had our past draft in 2021 in April. So who we drafted was Jalen Waddle, receiver out of Alabama. Jalen Phillips, defensive end out of Miami. I don't give a damn about the Hurricanes, but we'll ride along.
excuse me?
Don't worry about it, all right? Javon Holland.
That's Jason Taylor Jr. right there.
I'm going to get back to you on that. Hold on. You keep that. I'm going to get back to you on that. So Javon Holland, safety out of Oregon. Liam Enchenberg, offensive tackle out of Notre Dame. Hunter Long, tight end out of Boston College. And Narnell Coleman.
See how he does.
Narnell Coleman, offensive tackle out of UMass. And Jared Dose, running back out of Cincinnati.
Dope.
So out of all the picks that I just listed right here, I think I know where you're going with this, because I can't let you off the hook of what you just said. Which one do you expect to make an immediate impact? Because you said Jalen Phillips is Jason Taylor Jr. And that's a very big. You know what JT was to the Dolphins? I know. That's a very big comparison right there. And he's a rookie now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna put that type of pressure on him?
You know what's funny? You know what? Like, people are so scared about that pick because his injury, because he had like something with his like head, like a concussion.
I read about his story. Yeah.
So being mindful that his concussion issue was not football related, it was from a car accident. I read through it. It wasn't football related. So people think, oh, he's gonna get hit in the head again. It was an accident. So come he was forced to retire from football early, but you can come back from concussions. You know, you just got to have the right treatment. And like I said, he took a step away from football for a year to get his health in order.
He did.
And with that, Miami gave him a shot. His senior year, came back, and he was the best defensive lineman on that squad that whole entire year. Even I think in the ACC, if I'm not mistaken,
I agree.
He was the best defensive lineman. So he has a lot of senior. I watched his film. Even if you look at his draft, not draft, but like his combine stats, he was a star. He ran I believe a 4.5, if I'm not mistaken, like a high 4, like a 4.58 or something like that. His shuttle was like a 4.43 or something like that. And his vert is like a 36, 37, 38, and somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a monster, and he's like 6'6", somewhere around that height too. Like, watching his film says a lot. But like I said, film can only do so much. Because you can be a monster in college, and you get to NFL, you can flop. But I have trust that the Dolphins are going to develop this man into the beast. Mind you, he's home. He didn't have to go nowhere. He's home, back in sunny South Florida.
You didn't go that far down the street. You right there.
Yeah. You're playing in the same stadium you played in last year. So you're home. You're in an environment that you loved, because I watched his documentary that he had, and he said he loves the Hurricanes. Versus being at UCLA. He liked UCLA. Obviously, that was his first choice. But being the fact that they forced him to, retire from football, which was understandable because he was dealing with the medical condition.
That you in, yeah.
He chose Miami. They gave him the shot, and he played the best ball he's ever played in his football career. So I have no doubt that the Dolphins are going to turn this man into the monster that we need. Let me not step as far as a Jason Taylor. I'm going to say Cameron Wake. A Cameron Wake.
That's still even a big comparison right there.
He's gonna be one of them. He's a sprinkler and a dash of Cameron Wake. So he's a mixture between the two. He's gonna be our top edge rusher. I know that for a fact, and I have confidence that he is the edge rusher that we've been waiting for since Cameron Wake left, and Jason Taylor. Because Cameron Wake kind of replaced Jason Taylor over the years, even though he was nowhere as good as Jason Taylor.
But he was still Cameron Wake, though.
Wake, yeah, he was a consistent edge rusher. Being the fact that, mind you, Cameron Wake was even never drafted in the NFL. We got him from the Canadian Football League. Most people don't even realize that.
Mm-hmm.
We found him. He was a diamond in the rough, and we found him out of the Canada. So, but Jalen Phillips, I'm very happy with that pick. I mean, there are other great edge rushers, but Jalen Phillips, I'm still happy. I feel like he gonna perform. But overall, my most favorite pick, you already know who my most favorite pick is. Because we had this discussion like the night before the draft. You're like,
yes, we did, bro.
Bro,
that's why exactly where I was going.
There's 3 players. There's 3 players I wanted to see pick. And if we don't pick those 3, I'm turning the TV And I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing. But we got one of them. So I'm content and I'm happy. And I know he is going to make a difference in our offense.
And that's
Mr. Jalen Waddle. Welcome to Miami. I can't wait to see you play because you're going to be a monster.
That's exactly where I was going.
Monster.
That's exactly because, like I said, we had this talk, and I was like, bro, with this 6th pick, if they don't get this right, I will not be a Dolphins fan. I swear to you, I would not, because we know what Tua needs. Because I don't want to hear 3, 4, 5 years down the road that Tua is a bust, but we didn't build any pieces around him. As a quarterback, as a franchise, as an organization, you're supposed to build around your quarterback. Not saying that, the pieces that we had, they was good, but they wasn't like the best. But inserting Jalen Waddle, and he's a day 1 starter. He's coming. I mean, I think we got Will Fuller as well too. Devontae, even though he's getting up there in age, but we have some legit pieces now. But I know for a fact with that 6th pick, I was like, yeah, like you said, we talked about it was either Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, or Jamar Chase. Now I have my doubts about Jamar Chase because he missed the whole year of football. But everybody has their doubts, but he's still a top receiver though, so I can't disagree with that. But them drafting Waddle with that 6th pick, I was immediately happy. I was immediately happy. Seeing that him and Tua being reunited once again down here in Miami because they played at Bama with Nick Saban. Now you're being reunited once again, and even Devontae Smith getting reunited with Jalen Hurts in Philly. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm just thinking like that. That's just crazy. That's just wild to me. But from him going to Alabama, exactly, yeah.
All 4 receivers are reunited with their old quarterbacks.
That's crazy. And then I was like, bro, like Waddle, he didn't play the whole season because he got hurt. He played at the end of the championship game, which was dope because they still won it at the end of the day. But this guy's gonna. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's a tough comparison, but I feel like he could be a better Devon Best.
Waddle, yes.
Yes.
Matter of fact, Devon Best was really good for us back in the 2008 era.
He was
like
as a slot receiver,
slot monster, and a return specialist.
Yes, too. That's what Jalen could do. Jalen could do those things too. So he could be a Devon Best 2.0. You feel me? Or even I can't say him because I ain't gonna disrespect him like that.
You're just gonna say Jarvis?
Yes, bro. But I can't disrespect Jarvis like that. I can't do it.
Listen, man. If the Dolphins still had Jarvis Landry to this day, we would probably have one of the most nastiest receiving cores in NFL because if you need a first down on 3rd down,
you give it to
that man. He gonna give you that. He gonna get you that first down, bro. Adam Gase, I hope you hear this. F you to the maximum. You messed up the Dolphins, but that's okay because Brian Flores is gonna bring us back to the promised land where we're supposed to be 40 years ago, 50 years ago?
Yeah, basically, because our last title was in what, 72, 73? Yeah.
Yeah, 50 something plus years ago.
Yeah.
Brian Flores is going to bring us to that promised land. He is the coach for the Dolphins. He changed the Dolphins within 2 years. First year, it was rough. Our team was garbage. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised we won 5 games. I didn't even think we was going to win that many games.
That's true.
From year 1 to year 2, we won 5+ more games.
And I give you that.
And we could have done better.
And I give you that because we spoke about it, and then I said for us, at best, it'll be 8-8. And I know you I said 8-8, and then when it went 10-6, I was like, all right, bro, you can let me have it because I said 8-8 at best. I didn't expect it, even though you still didn't make the playoffs, but you went 10-6. Yeah. So that's like you said, from the first
winning
year
season
to the second year. That's a big jump off. That's a big jump off.
Mm-hmm. So it's, even though, like I say, like you were saying, like 10-6, we didn't make the playoffs, but that's okay. The improvement, I like to see improvement. Show me that you guys are getting better. If you show me getting better, that means there's a bright future ahead. That's all I want to know. So you already know, I mean, the AFC East got terribly stronger over the draft, or this terribly stronger.
The Patriots,
especially the Patriots. Oh, don't even start. I hate them so much.
Bill Belichick did not play in free agency. He went straight to spending big money. He went straight to spending big. The Jets picked up some key pieces too, and the Bills.
Yeah,
the Bills gonna be the Bills, bro. They're the top dogs of the AFC.
The Bills are the Bills,
but
the Bills are number 1 still.
They're strong. Yeah, like you said, the Patriots definitely rebounded from last year to this year. So it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy, boy.
Oh no. Honestly, what will make me content if we split every single one of our division games. Everybody splits. Everybody gets a win apiece. I wouldn't mind.
That's wishful thinking right there.
I can't even say we're gonna sweep anybody. Not even the Jets, because they got Zach Wilson now. I don't even know what he's capable of right now because his college film is ridiculous. So, being the fact that they got that receiver from Tennessee, Davis.
Yeah. Corey Davis. Yeah, they did. They picked up some big names this year.
Corey Davis. They got that. They stole that running back that we wanted. What's his name from North Carolina? We're supposed we have him on our draft board.
He was pretty. Yeah, he was really good too. I forgot his name though. He was really good.
So, and they got a whole bunch of other couple pieces that they picked up. The Jets, I expect the Jets to have a big jump. The Jets won 2 games last year or 1 game.
Yeah, it sucks though. They couldn't do that with Sam Darnold, but you get Zach Wilson, and now you just. Because Sam Darnold, in my eyes, he don't suck, but he just was in the wrong system at the wrong time. But like you already done pointed it
coach.
Out. Is that Adam Gase? You already done pointed it out. So it's not a win-win. But he's with the Panthers right now, so hopefully he's in a better situation.
Adam Gase should never ever get another coaching. Not even Pee Wee football. He should never get another coaching opportunity.
Not even Pee Wee football.
No. He is the worst coach I've ever, one of the worst, because there's just worse coaches, but he's one of the worst coaches I've ever seen coach the game of football. He literally destroys every team he's on. He literally destroys every team.
I can't disagree with you because the results show. You just got to go back and look at it's on the internet. The internet got everything. So you just we in a day and age where just let your numbers talk for yourself, and them numbers don't look pretty. We made the playoffs once with Adam Gase, and we got smacked by the Steelers in the first round.
I mean, we didn't have Tannehill, but still, we still got smacked. And I think they almost lost his life in that playoff game. Matt Moore. He almost lost. But Bud Dupree.
Yeah, Dupree came in, boy. But yeah, it's like you said, bro. I mean, for Tua to get Jalen, he's gonna look. That's his number one option.
I'm so happy, bro.
That's his. You have a speedster that could burn you. Whether he's on Jalen can play slot and outside. You can put Jalen in.
That's what I love.
Exactly. He's not strictly a slot.
You can even put him in the Wildcat. I want to see the Wildcat come back. Throw him in the Wildcat. Do a little trickery. You got Lynn Bowden in the Wildcat too. He can throw the football. Mm-hmm. You got Jakeem Grant. You still got Albert Wilson. Oh my goodness. The Dolphins can do so much. Those are all speedsters right there.
That's what. Well, we just got Will Fuller as well too. I'm not
Will
gonna lie.
Fuller, I forgot.
So I expect them to make the playoffs.
It's gonna be a nice season.
I
have no choice. We have to.
That's what I'm saying. I expect that. I'm not gonna give no record or nothing like that. I'm just gonna keep it right here because we could get into that a little bit later. Because the next episode we're gonna dive into the schedule. But I do expect the Dolphins to make the playoffs this year because, like you said, first year we won 5 games. Next year was 10, and this is Brian Flores' 3rd year. So like you said, you have to make the playoffs this year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We have to make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And you want to know something? What I feel deep in my stomach, bro, if you make the playoffs, we're going to make a run. Just like how the Heat made a run last year, we're going to make a run that no one ever expected. It's coming. Our defense, I don't even want to get started on our defense. Our defense got stronger. We got a linebacker now. We got a linebacking core that's pretty solid because we got Bakar, what's his name? Something McKinley. I forgot how to say his first name. Bakarvis McKinley.
I think that's
he was literally the Texans starting outside linebacker. We still got my boy Jerome Baker. Got my boy Jalen Phillips. We still got Agba.
You got what's his name from Clemson, the defensive tackle. What's his name? He played with us. He's still with us. I forgot.
Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins. Yep, him.
Christian Wilkins at D tackle. You got Raquan Davis, the other big dude at D tackle.
Yep.
Obviously, we got our 2-star boys at the corner. Byron and X, which they stole defensive player of the year from him. There should have been no question he should have won defensive player of the year.
The man had 10 picks, bro. That's not easy.
That hasn't happened since 2006. Since 2006, that hasn't happened, and he did it. 10 picks. That's video game stats. That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
But you know what? It's okay. Matter of fact, the quarterbacks had the lowest completion percentage thrown his way, and he still didn't win. Yet alone from the picks. But, the NFL
is going
to do what it wants.
It's okay. They're
going to give it to Aaron Donald, even though Aaron Donald he always have a good season. It's Aaron Donald, but you cannot overlook 10 picks versus 15 sacks. Come on, bro. Which one looks better? 10 picks or 15 sacks?
Of course,
it's easier to get a sack than a pick.
Of course, the 10 picks. But I mean, if he had 20 sacks, that's something different. That's a whole different thing right there. But
he didn't have 20 sacks.
But sure, but like you said, 10 picks though, it's hard to get to as a cornerback too, as a DB.
Yeah,
that's not
safeties
easy.
Are more likely to get picks than corners sometimes.
Exactly, that's true.
So
but hey,
safeties. Up there, Javon Holland.
We did just add Jason McCourty to our team as well too, because I know we spoke about that.
Jason McCourty.
Even though
we got some veteran presence.
Even though he's a little bit on the senior citizen side, but the experience is what counts. The experience is what counts. So it's still I don't know.
Eric Rowe's a little bit up there, but
the AFC still got the Ravens. You still got the Chiefs. You still got the Bills. You're throwing the Steelers too. The Patriots, so it's gonna be a fight, boy. It's still some big dogs in the AFC.
I'm excited. I'm ready for it all. Now that all I gotta stress about is the Dolphins and the Heat, I ain't got no schoolwork to stress about.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
You ready?
I want to see my boys. I'm ready for it.
All right,
I'm ready.
Because
I'm ready for football.
So it's a hard job, boy. Focusing on one thing, bro. Because if things don't go your way, bro, and you just end up knocking out and dropping dead, I can't help you.
Listen, bro. I'm not gonna let them stress me out too much, but I expect no less than a winning season this year and playoffs.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even care if we're in the wild card.
That's fine.
I don't even care.
That's fine.
I don't even care. We don't even gotta be.
Because the way that they formatted it, now you got 17 games, which I don't like. And now you got, one team that gets a first round bye. And it's basically free game for anybody else at that point. So we was in the standings last year. It was us, the Browns, the Titans, and the Ravens. If we didn't lose to the Bills, then we would have been in the playoffs. But things don't work out as you plan it. So it's a part of life. It's a part of life. We'll just have to wait till next season. But yeah, I expect the playoffs though. I'm not, like I said, next episode we could dive into the schedule and the the records and whatnot, but I expect the playoffs. I definitely expect the playoffs.
Got to be. The roster got stronger, but like I said, everybody else got stronger. So, hey, we just gotta wait and see. Like you said, next podcast we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it for sure.
So we're gonna leave it. Hey man, we're gonna leave it off at that, man. But you got some shout outs before we get up out of here, man.
Man, I want to shout out to you for having me back on here. You know, it's always a pleasure being on here with you, bro. Talking that good sports talk, of course. Y'all make sure y'all tap into my boy Vlad Sports Talk Show on YouTube, of course. And shout out to fam, shout out to God, shout out to my mom, shout out to fam. You know, I'm blessed to still be here.
Hey man, you forgot one person on your shout out, man.
Who that?
Anash Gill, bro. Shout out to Professor Gill for making Sean get up out of FAMU, man. Professor Gill, if you come across this video, I don't know. I guess that you do, but
I guess.
All right.
I guess. You know, my dog Gil. I give him props. He made me a better designer. I appreciate you.
There you
go. Stressing me out for the past 2 years, but
there you go.
I'll give you your props.
There you go, bro. That's it. That's all it is, bro. It's all right. Like I said, you free now. You a free man, bro.
You wait.
You a free man now, bro. All right? You a free man. But hey, man, shout out to you, man. Thank you for taking the time to come out to the podcast, man. First, shout out to God is first and foremost for making us see another day, man. Shout out to your mom as well, too. It was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to mom. You know, like I said, exactly. And if you're new to the channel, man, like I said, there's previous videos out there. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and I'm gone.